Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Into Reverie. We are at St. Ursula. We talk to everyone except for that little group over there. So yes, Kia, we are going to speak with them right now. Oh, thank you all for your help. Oh, we don't have much to offer in return, but here are some snacks. I hope to enjoy them.
You didn't have to do that, but the gesture is still appreciated.
Yeah, I've never fixed medical equipment before, so I didn't want to get anyone's hopes up.
You could have had me fooled with such fine work. You both did splendidly.
Oh, that's right. I don't know what we would have done without you. Well, we wouldn't have escaped if it weren't for you, so we'd likely be brainwashed by Supreme Leader like all the others. Just what happened to all of them?
I believe I owe you an apology. A big one. None of this would have happened had we protected everyone at the signing ceremony like we swore to. If only we'd been stronger.
Hey, come on, Tio.
Oh, Tio.
No, this isn't your fault. That's right, no one is blaming you for what happened. Looking back, I don't know what more you could have been expected to do.
Look, Lloyd, it's Tio.
I thought she might come here. Thank goodness she's all right. It looks like they're talking to evacuees from the city.
Hold on just a minute.
Yeah, things were doomed from the start. It finally dawned on me too. I don't know why we ever thought we could be truly independent. It's hopeless.
Huh?
What's gotten into you guys all of a sudden?
It's obvious, isn't it? The Supreme Leader never would have occupied us again if we just obeyed the Empire like we used to. We wouldn't have to be afraid of the EDF had we not dreamed of independence. And when you think about it, everything was better when we were an Imperial province. Even the economy was booming. Why give all of that up? Why did we ever want to be independent?
Hey, get a hold of yourselves! What is wrong with all of you?
There really isn't any need to be so pessimistic.
Well, the Supreme Leader and the EDF aren't all we have to worry about either. There's also a ton of huge machines. Well, they even have the old president's backing. Everyone in the city is enthralled by them. There isn't a shred of hope things are going to get better anymore.
No, that's not true at all. The SSS is going to keep fighting. We have allies we can depend on. The CPD, CGF, and even our friends from outside Crossbell. There are people who will surely help us. We won't allow you to suffer like this. We'll be the ones to put an end to it.
Tio.
Tio, you shouldn't...
We used to have hope too, thanks to you, or at least we thought we did. Whether it was the Mafia or that cult, or even when our own mayor became a dictator, we kept on believing. Not even Imperial occupation or the war made us lose hope. But in the end, it was all for nothing. The signing ceremony made us realize that. Whatever we had was never hope to begin with. It was just delusion. It made it even more painful once we accepted the truth. Again and again and again and again. Over and over, over and over.
We were never hope to them?
That can't be true. We can't just give up and...
Oh, stop. Please. Just stop. Can't you see what you're just so tired of all of this? Besides, you've got no right to talk to us about ending our suffering. If you hadn't arrested President Croix, then we wouldn't have already had everything we've ever wanted. Yeah, but that would have meant laying down everything and just following the current regime instead of actually being independent. That was not the right way to go about this.
Everything we did was...
Can you all hear yourselves? You're completely full of it.
Aren't you?
Lloyd, Kia, Wazzy.
Hey, you guys are all right.
I was one of the people involved in that arrest, so let me make something perfectly clear. Letting Dieter Croix go free for what he did over 2 years ago was never an option. He attacked the city, had the speaker detained, and even tried to take over the entire continent. Dieter was arrested in accordance with state law. The same as any Crossbellan would have been. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, but what about Crossbell? They had a responsibility to do what's best for us.
A responsibility? And why's that? Because you made them your symbols of justice? Because you decided they were your heroes? The SSS is just a division of the Crossbell Police Department. Nothing more, nothing less. You have no one to blame but yourselves for thinking any different. Their purpose isn't to make all of your problems go away.
No one thought...
I know it's been a long 2 years. 2 years where all Crossbellans could do was powerlessly watch the Empire trample over their pride. It's natural to wish that a savior would appear and solve everyone's problems. But personally, I never wanted to see Crossbell come to that. What Crossbell has given me is irreplaceable. Friends and family that mean the world to me, like Lloyd and Vald. So it pains me to see this as someone who's come to love Crossbell more than his old home.
Wazzy.
The SSS chose the path they did because they wanted a little girl to be free. But that same little girl couldn't help but feel it was her fault when she saw Erebonia invade and take over her home. Because she knew that none of it would have happened if she didn't exist. Kia, no. But she wasn't the only reason they chose the path that they did. The SSS had also seen how strong Crossbell became, facing adversity over and over again. They knew that if they chose any other path, the efforts and sacrifices of so many would be lost. Their home would never be the same. And they, along with that little girl, believed from the bottom of their hearts that all of Crossbell would overcome it for the better.
She's right. That was what we decided.
I want to answer the trust they placed in me however I can. I was all alone once, somewhere very dark. It's because of everyone around me that I have so much to be thankful for. The SSS and the people of Crossbell made me into the person I am today. So now I want to fight to help them. That means I'm here to pave a path forward for all of you too. And on it, I just know we'll see brighter days. Because it was Crossbell and its people that taught me the strength to persevere.
A path forward. Well, maybe she's right. It could be too soon to be giving up hope. It's true we've been through a lot of hard times before, but those experiences are what made us who we are today. Yes, you're right. That's part of what makes Crossbell what it is. Maybe we are stronger than we give ourselves credit for.
Look!
It's disappearing.
Well, it looks like we're the ones who should be apologizing after all. There was no way to talk about people who've done so much for us. Not after what you put so much on the line to protect Crossbell. Yes, and somewhere along the line, we started taking that for granted. I still don't know what exactly I can do to make a difference, but the least I can do is look for a way to move forward. Just like you all have. That's right, we have to hold out hope.
Thank you, everyone.
Anyway, we should be grateful that you all made it out of the city safely. I hope you'll keep up the good fight, SSS. We'll keep cheering you on.
We have to keep doing what we always have. That's to keep moving forward. One step at a time. But we're not naive enough to believe that will be enough to take back what we lost. It's going to take the help of everyone who calls Crossbell home. So do me a favor and think about how you can help. What you would give to be free. And I promise the SSS will support you just as much as you've always supported us.
The SSS and their allies then bid farewell to the citizens and left the rooftop. Back inside, the familiar nurse agreed to let them use the nurse station to talk and decide what to do next. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're really happy that Wazzy was there to snap them out of it, to show them the reality of things. Because he's right, the SSS is just a department of the CPD. The fact that they try to do so much more is not on... it's... yeah, you know what I mean? They shouldn't be expecting that more of them. The fact that they do, that's just an added extra, isn't it? And you did see that as soon as they regained a bit of the positivity, they snapped out of that curse, out of that brainwashing. So that means that the other people, all in Crossbell, that are brainwashed by this as well, can be locked out of it too. At some point. Hopefully. That's what I can get from this scene at least.
Tio. Sorry I kept you waiting again. I'm glad you're okay.
Do you hear yourself? I'm the one breathing a sigh of relief. Your injuries seemed so severe. And then we were all separated.
So that's what this is all about. I can't imagine how tough it's been for you three being kept in the dark. Thanks for worrying about me. I know it couldn't have been easy.
It never is. You're always so reckless. But I knew you'd come looking for me again. Lloyd, I'm so glad you found me.
Wasn't gonna stop till I did.
Aww.
Would you listen to them go on and on?
I'm so happy for you, Tio.
I love Chief Roberts. Always his emotions right on his sleeve.
Would you knock it off with the crying already?
Yeah, but he does really care about Tio as well. So, we're headed for the Rhineford military factory to the west. I had a feeling that might be it. You did? Well, so that must be what you three have been doing here then. Precisely. The Chief, Yona and I have been looking into some suspicious information surrounding the factory. Not to mention I spotted a certain sketchy professor amidst the chaos of everyone fleeing the city. Oh, you mean the slimeball that supported the illegitimate regime from 3 years ago? Ouroboros 6 Anguis. Professor F. Novartis, the head of the 13 factories. I had a feeling the society was involved. Well, his specialty is applied sciences, right? He's the one in charge of all that crazy powerful tech. Yes, and in addition to being the engineer who completed the first generation of ions, his involvement could explain that new sour salted model and that strange mask. That's why we had our attention placed on the military factory. Good thinking. It's looking more and more likely that we'll uncover something to help our investigation there. Have you three found an infiltration route? Well, it just so happens we have. Jonah and I looked into it. There was a cargo line while the factory was still under construction before the war. It feeds directly into the underground railway that connects to St. Ursula. Well, that's very convenient, and yes, that means that finally we get to see what's behind that door, the station that's attached to St. Ursula. Well, almost too good to be true, but I trust it if Tio's the source. Well, we should head there right away. There's no time to waste. The sooner we uncover what's really happening, the better. Yes, and the church isn't going to look the other way if it turns out the society is the one orchestrating this incident. There's no telling the extent of that Alberea fellow's plans, but it's high time we shed some light on what's really going on. Oh, I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of it if we work together. Just try not to get caught, will ya? Don't let all that hard work we did go to waste. Oh, don't worry, we'll be careful. And thanks, Jonah. We really owe you one for helping Theo out. Save it, Bannings. Not like I did that much. Still, I guess it's good to see you back on your feet. You're the same obnoxious brat you ever were, huh? Oh, but that's part of Jonah's charm. Knock it off already. Well then, we'll leave investigating the factory up to the four of you. Jonah and I will continue gathering as much info as we can here. You can reach the underground railway platform from the first floor lobby. Got it, thanks. Oh, we'll be going now, Chief. Look after yourself. Oh, same to you, Theo. Lloyd's craft Burning Heart has now been enhanced to Burning Heart 2. Oh, the military factory is even sketchier than we thought it was. Now I want to know for sure that's where the Zawasal's and Ilias masks were made. Well, there's only one way to find out. I gathered all the info I can once it's time. Can't let Theo be the only information whiz. Well, I'm gonna keep sleuthing around for info about the capital and look into what's going on with the Supreme Leader. Try not to let my hard work go to waste if you can help it, okay? Take care out there. Oh, well, I heard Dr. Salett is unaccounted for as well. She was supposed to attend an academic conference in Reverie. You all are also acquainted with her, yes? I don't know if it has anything to do with the EDF, but I can't help but suspect it. It might help to keep it in mind when you're out scouting around. Oh, I hope Dr. Salett is okay. Same. We'll keep our ears to the ground. Ah, so maybe she's been captured as well, doing operations that nobody else could actually do. Who knows, maybe enhancing human bodies to make them super soldiers. Oh, several of our staff members were on their way to a conference in Reverie when the EDF attacked the city. Dr. Salett was to give a speech about the surgeries he performed on the Emperor, and Dr. Lang was going to review a thesis he wrote while working as a military doctor on the battlefield. Headless Martha and several other doctors who worked with the army were invited too, so I hope they're okay. Okay, so this is still the same. Let's check up on their roof and see if there are any people closer to the facility. If not, then we can go straight to the station. Well, patients often like to come here and relax because the view is so serene. I've been doing my part to help with it by pouring my heart into raising all of these flowers. Aren't they beautiful? So, if you're feeling down, I hope the flowers will be able to brighten your spirits too. All I cared about was lining my pockets and kissing ass when I was a Diet member. So let me say how impressed I am that you all fight for what you believe in at such young ages. I admire you. Oh, thank you. It's good that some still do. And that they do. Well, our state kept turning a blind eye to every bad thing that happened and assumed that the SSS would handle it. But we're Crossbell, just as mad as you are. We need to start having some faith in ourselves and others. Well, I feel so ashamed of myself. How could I have been so blind? I can't keep wallowing in negativity. It's time to start becoming a better person. Yeah, but it always starts with the first step. The building is restricted. Authorization is required to enter. Authorization that we do not have at the moment. No, we need to be in the lobby of this one.
You can get to the underground station through the lobby. Oh, I spot the door. Be you there?
I'll let you in, definitely. Look like everybody's still in the same spot, probably still having the same old text, so we can probably go straight on in. Yeah, I'm gonna buy one Bell Cola just to have it in the list. That's one big station, isn't it? Well, this is my first time seeing the new subway line they built. It's a little eerie hanging around how deadly silent it is down here. Yeah, all the trains were stopped after the city was occupied, right? Yes, we don't need to worry about the tracks being active. We should eventually reach where the freight and the passenger line split if we follow the line to the north. Let's make that our first destination. Walking on train lines like this always makes my heart race. Oh, definitely. We've had to do this more than a few times over the last couple of years. Alright, let's get going. Acknowledging is dangerous, but also saying all the trains are not running here, so we should be fine? Unless they are secretly transporting goods that we don't know of. That would mean that we do have to worry about trains. Can you imagine that, just walking through here and then suddenly a train pops by on the other rails? Yeah, your heart will stop beating instantly just right there and then. So how far can we go back? Okay, so we can actually go to the gate as well. Alright. Just want to make sure that there are no boxes here anywhere that we can interact with. Nothing in the corner either. And of course, before we start out, some place to rest our heads. Okay. Was he already counted to the list?
New visitors registered.
Wazzy and Kia will now assist you in the Reverie corridor. Theo will now assist you in the Reverie corridor as well. Alright, more people to talk to.
Central core activated.
No.
Yes? What is it?
Oh, everything about this realm defies logic. This terminal and the memory manipulation that's been happening are no exceptions. Still, I can't help but find it all fascinating. It makes me wonder who could have created this place, and more importantly, how. I'm ready to venture into wherever the corridor leads us to as long as we're together. So let's get to the bottom of what's happening.
Yes? What is it?
The others that arrived here before could recall hearing a voice guide as well. Though no one has heard anything since, I wonder if there's some sort of condition that caused it to appear. Yeah, a condition that I'm pretty sure relatively soon will probably pop up again. Just to announce that we can now traverse further into this, let's just say, void. You're sitting there still alone. Kia joined their little merry group.
Wanna chat?
Oh, never expected to run into Yuna and her classmate here of all places. I still can't remember what's going on in the real world, but it doesn't feel like I could have predicted this. Oh, you mean through sensible causality, sensing causality? That just reinforces how bizarre the situation really is. Though, that's not so bad. We shouldn't rely on the gift you still have too much. Your powers aren't what they used to be used lightly. This is something you guys are going to have to solve the old-fashioned way, with hard-nosed detective work. I'm sure you've got this, and I promise I'll pitch in any way I can too. Thanks, Kia.
I'm happy you said hello.
The place is still pretty confusing, but I'm sure we'll get figured out if we keep working together. You guys got this, and I promise I'll pitch in any way I can too. Oh, I know you will. I can almost guarantee that. Okay. And of course, Wazzy.
This isn't ideal.
I didn't wake up this morning thinking I'd be whisked away to another dimension, and the little mirror is to blame, huh? I put my mirror on an artifact being involved one way or another. This kind of power doesn't just appear out of thin air, if you catch my drift. Where did all of this come from?
How are you doing?
Regardless, let's consider ourselves lucky that we're all together like this. I'll keep my wits about me and glean what I can as we delve deeper into the corridor. I think that's the best way to go about it, isn't it? And with that, we've talked to all our new additions. And you know what it means? It means we can get out of here and continue. At least until the next blockade for
Departure noted.
the trail to walk.
Come on, baby.
It's my go.
Let's go!
Come on,
Maybe
baby.
I want for that. Yeah, was he? Why not?
Let's make this quick.
Critical. Burning Heart 2. I'm guessing it gives us more to restore, more turns, more power. Not more BP though.
Zero Breaker! Now!
Got you. My turn.
Phantom Rush.
Got you!
Okay,
That makes it enough to
Getting
analyze. Yeah,
analysis
wish we
complete.
had 2 more members just to make it easier.
Raring to go.
But we'll manage, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night and sweet dreams to you.
Good night, our sweet warrior. Let's go. Anything else? Just a container. Does look very clean and new, doesn't it? Ooh,
Let's finish this up quick.
no fishing gear this time. Well, if they're filling up so nicely, let's give ourselves something. Ooh.
Cheer up, guys. Cherubic smile.
Might have been a bit too much, but I'll take it. For all the criticals we get.
Got you!
An opening.
There! Let's go! Now!
Got you.
Raring to go. Beginning analysis. Analysis complete.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
come on, baby.
Let's go!
Oh,
There's no stopping
nice
us.
takedown. Good. Gotta make sure that if there is something to destroy or something to open, that we do get it though. Well, we made it to the junction. If we keep going straight, we'll eventually reach the city. Yes, but I seriously doubt the EDF doesn't have that direction heavily guarded. I wouldn't risk it. Yep, no need to rush it. I'm sure we'll make it back to the city eventually. Yes, it's only a matter of time before we gather our friends and teach that so-called Supreme Leader a lesson. No one stands between us and our home and gets away with it. That's the spirit.
So Kia, Wazi, a little late, but I've been meaning to thank you for earlier.
For what?
Whatever is it for this time?
Don't play dumb. I'm talking about how you chimed in at the hospital. You helped me realize something important. The citizens of Crossbell weren't the only ones who had lost sight of the truth. We had too. The SSS had a clear dream 2 years ago, when Crossbell was annexed by Erebonia. We wanted our home to be free again, but it wasn't just that. We weren't blind patriots, fighting to protect personal pride or acting on some grand ideal. Had we been, our actions wouldn't have led to Crossbell losing its freedom. Wouldn't have led it straight into the arms of the Empire. And the little girl we protected, over giving Crossbell its freedom and future, wouldn't be here supporting us. What we truly wanted for her and for every citizen who would have to bear the burden of our choices was for them to smile. And if we could give them their home as well, then they could be free and smile as much as they dreamed. It really was that simple.
Lloyd. It's true. That's how I felt. And I'm sure Ellie and Randy would say the same. But sadly, I agree. Somewhere along the line, we lost sight of that goal. The more expectations people placed on us, the more we became convinced we were obligated to win back the state's freedom.
That soon turned into wanting to be seen as the very symbols of independence. To be seen as heroes to our home. All the while, we were turning our eyes away from the feelings of despair and distrust that the people had been harboring.
Yeah, and that feeling of despair and distrust is what made it for the curse to be planted inside of them, to grow and to take over.
Those feelings were probably what allowed Rufus's words to worm their way into the citizens' hearts.
Exactly, he just needed an opening.
But regardless, we aren't going to lose our way again. We'll keep sight of our goal this time and do things our way. We're not miracle workers. We'll just do our best to make people's lives better, while others help us as much as we help them. That's what's allowed us to come this far.
Good. That sounds more like the SSS I fell in love with. And if you ask me, that's what it's going to take if you want to make it through this ordeal too. Every crisis you've overcome to date has been with the help of countless others, and this will be no different.
I think what Wazzy means to say is every crisis we've overcome, because we're all one big family at the end of the day. That's why I decided to become Kia Bannings.
This is a chance for us to start over from zero, then.
Or Azure, depending how you look at it.
That's right. We're going to reclaim everything that was taken from us. And as always, we're going to fight, struggle, and shine the light on the truth. Together.
Huh? What was that?
I heard it too.
Ooh. Someone to escape and
sounds
join our
like-
party?
It's gunfire.
And not just gunfire either.
Look up ahead.
Ah, friends.
Stop where you are, rebels!
I did ask for 2 more members.
Surrender now, or there will be no mercy!
You holding up all right, Tita?
I'm fine. But at this rate...
Get down, you two!
There's more of them. Where did you guys come from?
The SSS? What are all of you doing down here?
We can explain later. Let's focus on taking care of these guys first.
Ooh. New model soldat, the Helmord.
The SSS, huh? It must be our lucky day.
Our Helmut will punish all who dare to oppose the Supreme Leader!
That must be the name of this new model.
This is the last place I want to fight a Zalber soldat. Nevertheless,
Exactly. Now's not the time to falter. Everyone, prepare for battle!
I'll back you up with my orders.
got it.
Okay. Threat level high.
We'll manage, don't worry. I hope.
Take this!
Let's go!
Okay. Maybe not yet, because we do want to scan everybody as well before we start doing anything. Same soldiers. So it's only the Helmort that we need to scan. If that's the truth, then we can actually do this.
All for one!
And one for all!
Everyone, Move in!
Got you.
Who can do it? You can! It's my go.
Of the shield. Or absolute reflect. This would be nice.
Keep strong.
For now.
Toughness shield.
Okay.
Can't take over that magic, but that's fine. It doesn't have that. Look at this.
Commencing drive.
Yeah, that was to be expected. Free magic. That would be crazy not to use it.
I'll go.
Yes. No, you.
Thanks.
You.
My turn.
Definitely. Nothing to impede. That's kind of cool. How much are we talking about here? We already done 20,000. 44 left. This will bring his HP down by quite substantially though.
Now. Let's keep it up, guys.
Understood.
Roger that.
And will this be enough to do what I want?
Rising sun.
Yeah, might as well. Why not? Oh yeah, that's definitely enough. Ooh, one of them still on their feet. That's pretty decent.
Hope you're ready.
You will survive this though. Oh wait, I mean that I cancelled out her own magic. Okay, didn't think about that much. More thinking, take everybody off the field as much as we can.
Maximum output.
And the rest will come back.
Strike.
Damn you.
Take this.
Yeah, do not harm her, cause that is a mistake you'll not overcome very quickly.
Thank you. I can do it.
Give them hell. Crimson break.
If you need me.
Hell yeah.
Ready or not?
All right.
Let's break it as much as we can. Ah, really? Didn't push it back for at least one round? Now I was maybe hoping for a little bit too much, but come on.
It's my go. Arcus activate.
Go for it. Nice damage.
My turn.
Good. Still got one more round of that.
Let's go.
Good.
I can do it!
Let's bring you back.
Ready or not? Here's our chance! It's my go.
Almost broke it again after all that.
All right.
I'll follow up.
Right.
Oh wait, he doesn't have. He hasn't beat, but it's just 80. That's way too much. Let's see. He is aiming for everyone. Not enough for a shield or complete reversal.
Keep strong. Toughness shield. Right.
Would have been wonderful if this had impede added to the entire list.
All for one. And one for all. Everyone, move in.
Got you.
Who can do it? You can!
Let's finish this. This is it.
Break it apart. Haha. Stopped you from casting.
Enemy neutralized. On to the next.
Of course I'd improve.
This can't be happening. How did that glorified forklift manage to overcome the latest sober soldat? We must report this to the Supreme Leader at once. We managed to take it down. Phew, I didn't doubt we could. Good work, everyone. I thought we were goners when they were chasing us back there. Yeah, we owe you guys one. Thanks for saving our bacon. I doubt we could have taken out that soldat thing without ya. Oh, don't mention it. I'm glad we could count on Tita and her orbital gear. Oh, here's hoping and it'll be smooth sailing from here. Oh, look at the awesome team we're assembling. I'm sure everything will work out at this rate. Huh, you guys look like you're in good spirits. Oh, I'm so glad you're alright. So, what are the two of you doing down here in the first place, Tita? You came running from the direction of the city. Well, the thing is... Maybe it's fate we ran into you guys now of all times. You haven't seen Erica around, have you? Professor Russell? No, has something happened to her? Well, we were in the IBC building when the city was occupied. A bunch of black uniformed soldiers stormed the building and demanded that my mom go with them. Well, the next thing we knew, she was shoving us in an elevator leading underground.
Oh, Mom, what's gotten into you?
Are you freaking kidding me? I can handle this, so let me...
Does your dumb, thick skull have eyes? You saw how many there are, and they have that new model with them. I have a different request for you, Agate Crossner. Protect Tita, even if it costs you your life. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
Damn it, Erica!
Ah, so that's what happened. Yeah, because you can say what you want about her and her dislike of Agit. She knows that he will protect her no matter what. And in that moment, that was more important. Oh, I'm not surprised, Professor Russell put your safety first, although... Yeah, she's as stubborn as a mule. But it's my fault she did that. I never should have allowed us to end up in this situation to begin with. That's on me. Oh, you don't have to blame yourself, Agit. Well, I guess that means Estelle and Joshua haven't been with you guys, huh? Well, I'm afraid not. We haven't been able to get in touch with them since the city was occupied. Something must be jamming communications. I hope they're alright. Well, Estelle and Joshua are both seasoned bracers. I trust they'll be alright. I'm more worried about your mother. I don't doubt she's pretty tough, though, for a researcher, but these are trained soldiers we're dealing with. I think it's safe to assume that she's still in the EDF custody at least. However, that doesn't answer why they wanted your mother to begin with. Oh, we don't know either. The soldier said something about someone needing helpers, but that's all we know. We managed to access one of the underground computers after that, and that's how we learned she was taken to the Rhineford military factory. I have my suspicions on who this someone could be. Which means I also have a really bad feeling about this. So do I. Only one name comes to mind based on the information we have thus far. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. This is a guild request at the end of the day, and the job's not done until it's reported in and the client gives the reward. I'm dragging Erica out of there so I can get paid, whether she likes it or not. We'll save her for sure. It sounds like we're headed to the same place then. You can count on us for support. The more the merrier. Thanks everyone, we'd really appreciate it. I should at least be able to lend a hand when it comes to things like information gathering and technology. Oh, don't undersell yourself. I'm sure you'll be of great help. Not gonna lie, running into you guys was good timing. We could really use the help. Oh, no problemo. Teamworks make the dream work, doesn't it? Oh, that it does indeed, Kia. So the military factory is that away. Yeah, let's get moving. Alright, and I think with that we'll leave it for today. And it's just a small walk back for me to get to the charging station. So in the next one we're gonna see if we can get into the city. If not, we go to the research facility and, of course, go back, well, to the Reverie corridor, garden, however you want to call it, and, well, talk to some new members we'll add to it. In case, Agit and Tita. And of course, after that, we're just gonna raid that facility, save Tita's mom, and figure out what we can when we get there. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.